Everest was praised as the eco-friendly forerunner in the Taiwan textile industry by Commonwealth magazine. Since 2007, it has implemented Everest's sustainability model with outstanding results. Everest has been regarded as the benchmark of an eco-enterprise by many domestic and overseas visitors.
I am a little Noah. Everest is small ark. We used a lot of steam, thermal oil, and energy. When the electricity bill reached $1.1 million per month, also thinking if we could switch off the air conditioner to save cost. Therefore, I read all of the Professor Lindstender's book on green beauty, urban and rural ecology. He was quite surprised why I visited him. He said, why would a textile company CEO be interested to see him? Then he saw I had many noticed his book, Green Beauty. He appreciated this and shared a lot of thoughts with me.
The office design adopts lattices and eaves with climbing ivies that form a green curtain. It provides natural light and shade and reduces heat on the outer wall. Water evaporation from the water mist system absorbs the heat, largely reducing the source of outdoor heat and lowering the inside temperature. The dyeing and finishing factory is the hottest area. Closing its higher windows and opening its lower windows and gate can pull in cool air from the lower area throughout the halls and rooms. Everest utilizes green building principles to rebuild the plants and to make working spaces more comfortable. Switching off air conditioners at its factories in 3 countries, those plants saved $1.3 million a year.
Everest initiated Everest Sustainability Model (ESM) in April 2007. We started from economical aspects such as cost reduction. Then we promoted cleaner production to enhance resource productivity. It largely reduced our manufacturing cost. By implementing ESM, we studied a lot number of books and consulted cross-industry experts. We practiced what we learned and implemented many projects for improvement.
To practice the concept of cradle to cradle, Everest adopts heat recovery machines. The recovery machine has an internal honeycomb heat exchanger. It can recover 90% heat of 90 degrees centigrade wastewater from desizing machine. Annual savings from heat recovery is about $600,000 US.
At the time, we are benchmarking the U.S. company interface. We knew it was not enough to only promote the economical aspect. We needed to become an eco-enterprise.
Everest adopts clean coal boiler systems and constructs water film dust desulfurization equipment. The alkaline wastewater from dyeing and finishing plants becomes the input for the equipment. This turns the emissions of sulfur dioxide into sulfuric acid, which is used to neutralize the alkaline wastewater. This saves the cost of purchasing acid for wastewater treatment. It is an example of the best practice, waste equals food principle.
We produce much cleaner air, heat, and water than before. It is not just about cost saving. We reduce a lot of greenhouse gas emission and change the entire environment.
The cinder from coal boilers can be made of permeable paving bricks such as turf and hollow bricks. They are used as green building materials.
Our mission of 2020 is not zero pollution emission. It is zero waste emission.
Everest utilizes technical methods and the concept of waste equals food to deal with water, energy, process, and waste. It strengthens the ecosystem and significantly reduces both water footprint and carbon footprint. All collections of Everest's products at its plants in 3 countries are certified by the Swiss Blue Sign that strictly evaluates resource productivity, customer safety, air emission, water emission, occupational health, and safety.
fill, not the easy system, because I know we are not easy, but everybody understands and everybody knows the philosophy, how we want to work together, and it's really a fantastic cooperation.
That's a big part of our buying decision, is we would prefer to use materials with recycled content over virgin materials, and the fact that Everest offers those is very good for us.
After years' efforts, we save a lot in terms of energy and resource applications. We now save 38% of auto consumption totally, especially in the dyeing and finishing plant. We save more than 50%. We save 40% of heat energy and 25% electricity. Besides, we also save over 30% on dye stuff, additive, and chemical agents.
The National Class Everest Technology Research Center, ETRC, was founded in 2003. Based on the concept of disruptive innovation, ETRC develops not only high-end and differentiated products for brand customers, but also creative and excellent products at reduced prices, targeting the bottom of pyramid consumers. Everest redesigns high-tech products and popularizes them for more users. Everest implements value-centric marketing to create shared values with stakeholders, achieve economic, social, and environmental triple bottom lines.
For example, we use PET photos and waste yarn to make recycled polyester and recycled nylon for our customers. Recently, we have been developing bio-based, renewable source materials. No matter polyester or other materials, we hope they can be buried in the soil. Either biodegradation or further degradation will be good for the earth. It not only brings economic growth to Everest, but also benefits the environment. Biodiversity is one of the 5 elements of human life, besides air, sunshine, water, and soil. The most important thing is biodiversity. With the biodiversity, all the living things are networking and helping together to create water thriving. Everest Eco-Industrial Park is a basic example of biodiversity.
那么我们很高兴的，这个红美系列带头，那么今天呢要做1800个树，红眼的这个有序发展的这个白皮书这个模式呢，可以成为我们台南县所有企业界竞相学习的一个蓝本。
Everest builds an eco-water system and wetlands that works as the kidney to the earth to restore fertility. In addition to reducing global warming and creating a biodiversity-friendly living space, it can regulate the climate and cool the whole plant.
There are a lot of things existing in nature. For example, we may learn from the zebra, ants, and the bacteria underneath the soil. We always say, learning from the nature.
Everest utilizes sanitary wastewater with eco-friendly detergent and recycled rain through a dry bed system and 4 ecological restoration ponds. There are hundreds of aquatic plants in Everest's ponds that help the restoration of Taiwan's endangered native aquatic plants and hydrophilic trees. The ponds have become an important source of aquatic plants in southern Taiwan.
在现在这种环境问题很严重的时候，有一群人他愿意为了保护环境，而去做一些环境上的改善，种出安全的蔬菜，对环境友善的蔬菜，觉得这是很了不起的事情。
Such amazing things are very common at Everest Natural Agriculture Education Farm. Everest is proud of the farm that adopts the most natural ecosystems, Shumei Natural Agricultural System. The natural farming emphasizes the interactive relationships between human beings and nature. It is based on 3 elements: healthy soil, clean water, and moderate sunshine. Besides, it incorporates employees' appreciation and the respect for nature to cultivate crops. Everest expects the farm to be an educational farm of sustainable agriculture. Wastelands and polluted farms filled with pesticides and fertilizers can be converted into healthy and vital farms. That also brings sustainable opportunities to the earth.
In fact, we are using a series ideas learned from the nature. It's not very high-tech. Everybody can do it. So we are willing to share this to more people. As long as you know you will do it, then you may benefit a lot. Economic development is the cause of environmental damage. We need to protect the environment by any way we can. Through actions of environmental protection, we see a lot of social injustice caused by the economic development. Then we know that we should do something more to care about the society.
Everest always upholds people-oriented principles. In 2010, Everest became the first SA 8000 certified company of Taiwan textile industry. It demonstrates Everest's cares to employees' human rights. Everest treats all employees equally, regardless of their nationalities. Everest hires more disabled people that show our concern for the socially disadvantaged workers.
We gained SA 8000 certificate within 2.5 months. Why could we use such short time to break the record? It would be hard if we had not started ESM 4 years ago. Since we had to start something, we could easily gain SA 8000 certificate with no defect.
推动 ESM 对我个人最大的影响，我想最主要是在心态的一个转变哦，然后工作也越来越觉得很快乐。
自从公司有导入这个的话，我只要工作到一半觉得有一点累，我就会出来外面公园走一走，就会觉得工作的心情又来了。
To expand the ESM results, in addition to inviting visitors to Everest, Everest formed Everest ESM Volunteer Team and encouraged employees to join. Our staffs participate in large-scale volunteer activities hosted by local communities, art organizations, and NGOs. Until now, we have received thousands of visitors at our plant that are from hundreds of businesses, governmental organizations, academics, and research units. We fulfill the responsibility of education and promotion. To save the earth is the responsibility of everyone.
每一个公司来当像咱宏远公司安尼吼，咱这对着咱这个环境啊就是上好啦，所以做太高嘛，安尼宏远我讲，咱你当来做这个生态啊来带入甲这个工厂吼，来带入这个社区来结合在一起，这就是上好。
Everest donates and participates in social welfare activities through social welfare groups, such as the 88 Floods Rehabilitation Program, Limbo Ferry Restoration Plan, donation to the Green Magic School of Chengong University, donation and sponsorships of 1,000 blankets to 311 Japan earthquake victims, etc. Everest cares for people in the global society.
社会上还是充满一些温暖的地方啊，哪边需要人家帮助哪边可以需要人家来救助的话，有一些能够伸出援手的这种行为，是值得我们社会上去表扬。
Everest's employees always dedicate themselves to hosting or participating in local community activities. The involvement not only stimulates the development of industrial diversification, but also creates locally economic well-being.
We have kept implementing Everest sustainability model. Through ESM, we hope to benefit our company, the society, and the human beings. The model can change and make the world better. The purpose of the ESM is to make all stakeholders smile with happiness. It is also the mission to Everest.
To contribute to society and to make the world better with innovation and sustainability is Everest's sustainable and firm mission statement.